Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to make a piece with a dragonfly. We're going to use the background papers, matte medium, and some pattern paper. I thought this would be great to add texture to our piece. Let's get started. Background papers are dry. We're adding the pattern paper and we're going to use matte gel. Make sure everything's adhered. This will make great texture for the background. We'll cut the excess off in a little bit. We're going to use super heavy gesso and a stencil to add yet another layer to our background. Now we're going to use the super heavy gesso with a palette knife. This is going to give a sunburst effect to the background while adding texture. Look at that, beautiful. Now I'm just going to use a brush to pull out those harsh edges. We want it to look as like the sun or a sunburst. Now we'll need to let it dry. Everything's dry. I'm going to cut off that little bit of pattern paper. I also put a little gesso there on this side and use some bubble wrap for some texture. Now I'm going to cover everything with gesso. We're going to use a stencil and 3 colors of acrylic paint. Make sure everything's dry. This is a lime green color, a beautiful blue, and another blue. I will list the colors below. This stencil is by Holtz and it's called Mosaic Tile. I love it. I'm using a makeup sponge to put the paint through the stencil. I love the colors together, real summery looking. Now we're going to use burnt umber with some water. After the paint's dry, of course, cover everything. Use a baby wipe and some water. Spray that, let it run. Get in all the nooks and crannies and all the grooves, adding some more texture. Texture is the name of the game for these pieces. Don't worry about the water. Keep it coming. I like to use the side of the brush to get in all of those little grooves. Makes it look just great. printed out the sentiment on my computer, and I'm just cutting it apart, and I'm thinking that it's going to be a little bright. So I added some of that burnt umber and water to the sentiment. Now I'm going to add another layer of texture by using a rubber stamp. This rubber stamp has some typewriter text on it, and I really love it. This is Archival ink in potting soil. Make sure you let it dry. Looking for placement, I'm adding my dragonfly to the middle of that circle on top. It looks like it gives it movement. And also I'll add the sentiment, enjoy the moment. I sure do enjoy making these mixed media pieces for you. This one is a class that I did, and we really had a great turnout at Let's Create in Wisconsin Rapids, Wisconsin. It's about 2 hours from where I live. Adhering the sentiment and the dragonfly with matte medium. Just cut that little part off of the side, and now we can add our charcoal pencil. Everything is dry. I'm using a General's 6B extra soft charcoal pencil, outlining everything and adding that shadow. Super fun. Dragonfly to also add that shadow. Really looking nice. Here comes the black edges. This is Distress Crayon in Black Soot. Use a paintbrush to smear the charcoal pencil if I don't feel that it's close enough to the edge. I'm going to do some black splatters with black acrylic paint, a small paintbrush, and some water. And also some white. This ties everything together. I think it's a beautiful piece. Just dabbing off a few dots that I didn't like. Now I have some little pieces of mirror. They're not quite sequins. They don't have a hole in the middle. I'll find out what they are. Put the description below. Adding some glue, and I thought that they would look great on the dragonfly's wings. tool is great also. Picks up the little sequins and puts them right in the glue. Yay! I think it turned out great. Thanks for watching. I'm so glad you were here. Check back next Tuesday for another great piece of mixed media art. Please subscribe and share it with a friend.